Hello everyone, this is the Mad Salvi letting you know that unless things are proven with Twitter posts and stuff like that and have actual proof behind it, treat everything in this thing as a theory. I will try to mark certain things as news and theory and everything like that to kind of let you guys understand, but also, you know, use a critical mind, and I hope you do enjoy. Here we have Koshien, which is pretty much the biggest thing that they do in Nijisanji, at least it seems like it, because in Japan they really enjoy baseball. I mean, they really enjoy baseball. So let's look at the announcement for Koshien of 2024. It's a minute long. Let me make sure that I have the audio on. Yeah, Koshien is their big thing. Koshien, if I'm not mistaken, is like a championship for high school baseball. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Koshien is high school baseball, I believe. All the people are going to be there, of course. Oh, Kotoka's going to be there too. Nice. I do like the music they have in the background, honestly. But yeah, they're announcing their Koshien thing. It's their huge thing that they're having. Most amazed that this isn't posted on the official Niji subreddit. Then again, I've not seen any of the active users go above 20 on that sub in a while. Koshien this year will still probably bring in the big numbers. But little bit of me hopes that they don't get anywhere near half of the viewership they did last year. Because if you remember, Gundo Mirei got canceled for some baseball stuff that happened. Some incorrect commentary for baseball. And that's how crazy people are with baseball over there in Japan. No matter what happens, they definitely lost Western viewership. It will still bring high numbers because it's a Japanese thing. It's still not like many of the West watchers were even watching the Japanese baseball tournament to begin with. GTA event showed that they will still bring in huge JP numbers regardless of what happened. So yeah, it's going to be huge JP numbers, not necessarily huge EN numbers. But that is to be expected because of the fact that like Koshien and all these other things are more a Japanese-based one. Like I mentioned, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, Koshien tends to be a high school baseball thing. But still, baseball is humongous over there in Japan. So this doesn't surprise me at all. Niji only needs Japan audiences. Western market is negligible. Nijisanji also has to compete against the real Summer Koshien Baseball Tournament in August. How much is Kokonara to CCV? Let's see. Notes. Coaches will use Power Puro 2024, which will be released in July 18th, the day after the draft day. They have 21 days to make their team from July 18th to August 8th. And Maimoto Keisuke will return from his hiatus. So that's an interesting thing to see. And let's see how this goes, because it's probably going to go well. But it's interesting that they've announced it. It appears that Maimoto Keisuke will return tomorrow, July 11th at 2200 JST after a long hiatus. I hope he is better now, because the hiatus, I believe, was a health hiatus. Isn't he Millie's Oshi? I'm not sure. She tweeted on Maimoto's return. And this Fishman person here, Power of Baseball. The reason why they're saying Power of Baseball is because they're saying it is related to the Nijisanji Koshien thing. That's what they're saying right here. They are, I'm not crying, I'm so happy. It's really good that he's returning. I mean, overall, it's good that he's returning because of the Koshien thing. You know, I hope that he's better. I hope that whatever issues he had to deal with are said and done now. And he is a happy human being behind that VTuber mask. Because that's all I want for anybody that is a part of Nijisanji, is a part of, it could be the blackest of black companies out there. The people behind it who are VTubers, as long as they are not responsible for the things that are happening, then I wish them well. If they are, I wish them still to be better than they are at the moment and getting better overall. That's what I wish for them. I never wish ill will. I never wish any kind of harm to anybody. I always wish the best, even if it gets me hate. The Sickling fandom is obsessed with Hex Haywire, and they're also obsessed enough that they're harassing Korean Sicklings, and Hex is doing nothing. Of course he's doing nothing. Fans harassing others, Hex asleep. Coworker almost said a bad joke. Real S? Yes, of course, because he attacked Zion for saying a maybe, yeah, even Zion admits it wasn't the best joke, but he attacked Zion for doing that after he said the thing with, you know, all the things he said recently proves him to be a hypocrite. Make sure to back this up. Raziel doc really was reported. At least it's documented. Now wait for the NDF to target this like they did Raziel doc. Of course they're going to target it. Of course they are. And of course, you know, it's saying highly parasocial fans, excess with towards the liver, chaotic chat, bullying towards other doxing websites. others in doxing websites, racial profiling, and neglect from the liver hex haywire. So the fan actions here, obsessed behaviors on the liver. Hey, did you see blank Supa? I already asked if he had ADHD and ignored my question. Being parasocial towards the liver. Try to attract attention and S appeal. This post contains boobs. If you don't want to see boobs, don't effing open it. So they're having a hex inside boobs. They're having hex over there in their boob stuff. Having them in thighs. Doing other things like that. Bruh, same fact, these thighs highs with hex. So the fan base is being really kind of odd with the sexualizing things because of, you know, in thighs. Thank you, it didn't hurt because the boy's so small, but they try to crawl back in. They just keep chanting, I want to go home. Poor things. He gave birth to triplets. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Triplets and then wanting to go back home. I get it now. I'm a little slow. I apologize. The squirrel is slow, but holy crap, I get that now because I didn't read the thing before that. I wrote 38 episodes of a fanfic store. I'll send you 30 more VPs reading it out. My confidence is growing since you loads already. Since you're doing loads, no more VPS for you then. According to the same person's Twitter, voice pack recordings mentioned every week seem to be around 1 hour in length. I yap in words, going to assume I sent voice note, did you? 45 minutes, usually the 1 to 2 hours long. Not sure if you got my voice packs, but the streams have been uncomfortable for not just me, but a lot of people and to and from the fandom, I guess. Sexual words like their romantic relationship with the liver. Brain rot, overtake the mind goblins. Hope your child has your eyes. Oh God, they're talking about children. See you moaning. What's the wrong, love? Are you horny? Oh God, too powerful. You're so right. All these things you're reading here. I'm not going to read it myself because of YouTube, but they're simping a little too hard for this guy. Person who plays Haywire's real man. The simp over, not the 2D model. Then over here, fandoms that have cliches and things like that. This is that screenshot from the public server already exposed on Twitter last year about all this stuff here. Parasocial towards Hex, the chaotic chat. Poppy Hex, wish our dear blank a happy birthday. It's her womb expulsion day. Thanks very much. Hi Hex, be touching grass. It's my sister's birthday. Friend, it's with you, Hexy. Gave me a refresher about Leon Kennedy playing RE4. Hexy, my uncle, and blank are taking their bets on your age. This is normal stuff. I don't see this as too crazy. Pookie says I should save my money, so this is last super today, probably. Also, whoever came up with blank and ship name, I love you forever. More incidents with the fan base. Trauma dumping, which does happen a lot. Lost my blank a few months ago. Trauma dumping is never correct in a community, especially not when requested by the VTuber. If it's like a social, like a mental health stream, then yeah, you can do that. But random trauma dumping is a problem in every single community, and it's never right. NSFW sexual chats, the fact that they bit your lip. That was yours, I saw. I'm gonna say this. We have, oh God, return to the breed. Oh God, all these things. You're seeing it here. I'm not gonna name them all, but you're seeing them here. Photo below actually been uploaded right after the stream chat. I guess we did promise happy pride for thighs, I guess. Mention the PL. Could be an alt. You really think there's only one with an alt? Korean chatters. Cute and evilly said, can you be my without that? So they're starting to attack, you know, from the stream, non-Korean sicklings spreading unclear and inappropriate Korean through Supa's chats for 10 minutes. Using Korean on stream is acceptable. However, to attract the lever's attention, they use very inaccurate Korean and translator to send those Korean super chats containing S content. Bullying towards others on doxing sites. NYFCO was a big one, and another one that they have right now. Who's jealous? There's nothing to be jealous of. How many of those 4 to 5 do you think are the favorites? As seen here, they're attacking other sicklings for things that they see are, you know, abuses or talking about from latest tweet, dramatic for what? Anyone that brings up drama, they talk about it. All these things. Anon here talks about how they used to be favorite artists. All these freaking things. Like, dude, relax, chill. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. Don't touch them. Hexy Wexy won't take your side. The profiling on Korean ones. Chat is full of symbols. They're just triggering me. KR is being phased in again. The KR, the Chinese fans, everybody is getting profiled. There are comments here that I'm not going to repeat because these are all bad and inappropriate comments that the community themselves is sending. My point of putting this out there is that he does nothing for the bad side of his community. He does nothing when they are bullying each other. Of course, you can't have control over everything, but just all you have to say, you don't have to be like, oh my God, don't do this, blah, blah, to say bullying is not allowed in my community. Bullying of any liver, of any person, of any individual is not allowed, period, in any of the communities. That's all you have to say. You don't have to say anything more. Just say that and you should be good. Niji, as this person calls it, trash. I don't like going that rough immediately, but basically Niji Defense Forces, etc. Niji itself is not good and doesn't respect fan artists, at least from what this person is showing here. Let's take a look. Hololive terms and what yours is yours. Copyrights to works entered in the contest, limited to copy works for works which the contestants have newly created, and excluding the copyrights for the original works, shall belong to the contestant who created the work. However, copyrights for the first prize winning works in the swimsuit design category and the illustration category shall belong to Cover Corp and shall be transferred to Cover Corp. So if you win, it's going to be transferred over. That makes sense. If you don't win, then of course you're not going to transfer over any of your rights because you haven't won anything. And it says down here, first prize awarded excellence winners at the time of winning, which the winner finishes submitting their information to Pixiv to claim their prize. Henceforth, grant the right for their winning entries to be used by the organizer. Of course, as mentioning here, relicensing to third parties, all these acts. Thank you for understanding regarding exclusive licensing. In addition, if a work is selected as a winner, for the time of winning, the winning contestant loses prior consent of the organizer. So that makes sense. Now, we're talking about the one from Nijisanji. All your base art belong to us. We will not be responsible for any costs incurred in the submission of the work, which makes sense. Use all information received, and we will manage all personal information based on privacy rules, of course. Copyright, designs, rights, and all other intellectual property rights of the submitted work will be transferred to the company. So that means any work that is submitted. Applicants cannot withdraw or cancel their entries. The selection results will not be notified to the applicants individually, regardless of whether your work is selected or not. Applicants must agree that their submitted works and related works are allowed to be used on our official social media accounts, official websites, or other websites, books, media, in our Nijisanji live streams, and displayed at other events without compensation. Also, applicants must agree that their works will be reproduced or displayed and may be adjusted or partially modified. So the issue with this compared to the Hololive one is that they don't care if your stuff gets actually, they want free work pretty much. They're not saying, oh yeah, only if your stuff gets submitted, only if your stuff gets accepted, that's when we will allow it, that's when it'll happen. No, this is basically anytime you are dumb enough to actually send your stuff to them, that's when things will work, that's when things are going to happen. They don't care if it gets submitted or not, if it actually gets accepted or not. All they care about is getting their submitted stuff through and making sure that they get the rights to anything submitted, of course. And that is the problem that a lot of people have. Because as we're showing here, Cover often sends an exclusive gift to the artist who they're working with. You can see Holo Pro Mama Papa posted on Twitter. They received these gifts. They also invited to Holo Pro Mama Papa as a guest to HoloFest. Last but not least, there is the artist wall at HoloFest Expo where Mama and Papa could draw to support their daughter and son. This little action really shows how they treasure their artists that worked with them. And here are all the artist walls, all the things that they have been sent. Every single one of them has been sent something. You can see here, it's like a soju thing that's been sent as well. Right here you have, if it'll load, yeah, kind of like little bottles of either soju or some kind of drink associated with all of the talents, as you can see here. Right there, you have that. That is a gift sent to them by Hololive. Receive Holo Enna and Cover-san, thank you. Over here, they get to go to HoloFest for free. They get invited to HoloFest as a guest for being a mama and or a papa for their talents, and they get to be on the Holo wall. These are the things that as an artist, I am sure, I am not an artist myself, but as a person, I would be very happy to have, because number one, a free trip, a free, this ticket to HoloFest if you can get to go, a thank you gift for being a mama or a papa besides, compensation that they may give you. It is out of the ordinary to see this type of stuff. It is lovely. It is wonderful. But of course, they love artists for free and cheap labor. Nijisanji does. More money for them, properly paid and credited work. On the other hand, artists are lower stock images than Nijisanji's eyes. Of course, paying artists versus stock. This is the little meme with that whole section there. For some reason, I see any color policy, local literature contest way too often. Paying artists and stock artists negligible. Yeah, it's kind of just wanted to take the benefits of having art done for you without actually paying for the art, which is scummy. What we have here is someone attacking reaction channels. Nita Sister said that reactors chose to believe the lies of Dookie and had BPD. The guy who did all this kind of stuff, he's back. Now he's attacking even further. According to this person, they came out of nowhere, and not only did they start hating again, this time they also became, basically became, that type of discrimination. And now the guy that came out of they basically are doing this. They berated S for not issuing an apology, as they asked around a month ago. They called S a scammer and said they should have seen it coming due to them being an Indian. the brothers are British Indians and that all Indians are the same, called Velodakis, the fans, idiots for falling to lies about the comment, S for reacting to Niji stuff, then realized that it was just Niji Livers featuring Coyote's Bling Bang Bang Bone cover, so retracted the praise and proceeded to call Coyote a pink hollow bee and that it does not count as supporting Kurosanji. S's silence on the contributing towards the unnecessary hate Kurosanji and Niji sisters are getting, and they couldn't do anything because of hollow turds. Hope you could turn around before it's too late, but this is for your own good, so heed my words and you will come to regret it. That's a threat. That's an actual threat. Again, if you have any mental capacity to process the yapping and don't mind wasting some brain cells, here's the tweet. This is much worse than the first one, so read at your own risk. This is this Velo City person talking about this random EESQ person. Hololive watch party reacting to your Hololive clips and songs. This was this person just reacting to the stuff. Not only do you not apologize after you gave so long to do it, but you're also trying to scam your fans now. Should have seen this coming since you're an Indian. Yeah, why does he have to go and do that? Also, see you reacted to a song in Niji members. With them, it's about the time you commented for that. You got commended for that. But then because of a video of Pink Hollow Bee, which is Coyote, like really? What did I just read? I'm sorry your eyes were subjected to this waffle. Someone to understand anything that's going on. If they want Niji, honestly, it's just easy. No way bro's talking like he matters the most. Yes, before it's too late. Heed my words. The classic, you know, kind of taking yourself too seriously thing. Yeah, this is all this ew all around. It really is. It's kind of just weird. See, people have say down here. Isn't going to end soon. They're going to keep doing the BS stuff. And they call themselves brainwashed. Level of delusion here. They call us brainwashed. Level of delusion here is even worse than a schizophrenic person. Curious, why does Velo have the most of their live video hidden? I'm looking for the actual comment since it's blah, blah, blah. Never mind. It's just that my YouTube app somehow have restricted mode activated and the videos are there. When you go full on R to defend a black company. They did it again. Here's the link. Put him in the Hall of Clownery. Yeah, it's just really dumb stuff. I put it out there because this is an example of what not to do. If you are a fan of an organization or a fan of a VTuber group, don't do this. They don't want you to do this. They don't need that from you. They don't ever want that from you. So don't do that. Just don't go and do this kind of stuff. It just doesn't look good for anybody. It doesn't bode well for anyone. This is for Japan Expo 2024 in Paris. 19 Hololive members are going to be there. As you can see here, you have Haka Karaoke, France edition. You have Karaoke Party with Hakoyo. Fuamoko Rock and Roar Party, which is going to be amazing because everyone loves the Rock and Roar parties. You have Hollow Earth version 0.8.0 playthrough video with Ollie. Anime Sing, the big PP Tenchi. Kanata, Justice member introductions are Aora, Elizabeth, Cecilia, Gigi. They have all of those as introductions. You have Hollow 3-row game show, which has Kobo, Kyla, and Zeta. Then you have Hololive English Justice special stage. You have Chuni Hours karaoke with Bales, Shiori, Biju, and Mori, which is going to be awesome. You have a Hollow Stars karaoke, which is also amazing. Octavio, Axel Fleon. It's a marathon. Then you have Ame Same Tori, French challenge. They're going to try to speak in Frenchism, I guess. So that's going to be nice. Very nice. They're using this chance to promote Hollow Hollow Justice. Kind of push you won't see coming from Company A. Wondering about the sudden French, but I welcome it. Side note, this event takes place about 2 weeks before the Olympics. Niji attends the Expo last year. However, Niji had the worst reputation for it. Fox came late for 30 minutes. Like was absent for the fan meeting. That's never fun. That's never good. I'm glad Hololive is doing this stuff. Even if Nijisanji does this stuff, as long as the fans get what they want, as long as the fans get what they deserve, which is good, you know, good entertainment, good talent, good fun. That's what they deserve. If they get that, perfect. I'm happy for that. You know, if they don't, then that's when I criticize. Even if it's Hololive, I will criticize them, as I always do. That's what I always want to give you guys. Just a reminder to each and every one of you that Hololive Stage World Tour is going to be happening from the 23rd of August to the 22nd of December. And what that means is that you're going to have, you know, all these different stages. Your Anime NYC is already sold out. Indonesia Comic-Con may be sold out soon. The one in Singapore is to be decided. Anime Weekend is December 12th to the 15th, December 21st to the 22nd. And the issue is, it's not only going to be English people. Remember, you're going to have Watame over there on the very right side. Want to remind everybody, because Watame reminded others during her birthday celebration that yes, and during recent things, that they are going to be a part of this world tour. So Watame is finally being part of a world tour. Watame, for all of those who don't know, since the beginning has had a dream. Since she started with Hololive, had a dream to be a part of large concert venue, to be going to a large concert venue. Budokan, I think, is one of the places she wanted to go to, and have large concerts. She is getting that dream. She is getting that wish. And I'm pretty sure the reason why she's a part of it is because she fought really, really hard for this. And she wanted to be a part of this. So, and she definitely deserves it. If you watch any of her music videos, I'm going to sound like a Watame stan right now, but she does an amazing job at singing. Every single one of the girls that's there on the stage is an amazing singer. So of course, go and support them if they are in your area. NYC, Jakarta, Singapore, Atlanta, or Kuala Lumpur, any of those places, celebrate and join them if you can. Iofi, which is a Hololive Indonesia branch member, which Hololive Indonesia in general makes less money than Hololive EN in, you know, the Myth Girls, etc. But they are still never abandoned. The same thing with Holo Stars. They're not abandoned by the organization. They are not pushed aside like Nijisanji EN seems to be doing right now. They're actually doing things to give benefits to their staff. Holo ID 3D Live, heck yeah, they're going to be doing a full 3D Live. Apologize for this post not related to Nijisanji, but I can't help myself to spread the news. Iofi will be the first Holo ID member to do a live 3D birthday. This girl has been in the spirit of the Holo ID branch, and she has deserved all the love. If you have time, please come to Iofi's live 3D. July 15th at 20, basically 8 p.m. GMT, 2200 JST. Sorry if I can't convert it to other time zones. It's fine. People will convert it themselves. And, more on the Hololive subreddit as we have here. The first 3D event in ID is talent-centric outside of the showcases without counting VR chat. Congrats to Iofi for being the first ID to get a birthday 3D. That is very, very great. That bodes well for the whole organization because that makes your creators want to keep creating more, want to keep doing more wonderful things for you. If you do this for them, then they are going to push and they are going to celebrate any kind of things that you do for them behind the scenes, and they're going to push it out there. And when it's being pushed out there, you get the benefits of good PR, which is amazing. I look forward to Iofi. I look forward to their whatever scuff may happen or whatever guests they may have. All right, everybody. As you know, I always like doing corrections when it comes to anything that I may have gotten mistaken, because I'm not going to be the one that knows about everything. We recently talked about Nexas, and it's announcing its new wave of 16 talents. And there were some comments being like, why are they doing this? Why is this going on? I have someone who knows a little bit more about what it's supposed to be like and what it's supposed to be going for, because they've actually had contact with some Nexus talents themselves, whether it be through commentary, like, in the comments of their streams or anything like that. Right now I'm joined by Uta, who is a person on the community who knows a little bit more about it. Hello.
Hello. I just want to say before we officially get underway, so that way it's on record, I am not officially affiliated with Nexus or any of the libraries. I am merely just a member of their community, and because I have more contact with them, I just thought I'd go ahead and share my thoughts on some things.
Good to know. Very good to know.
So one thing that a lot of people have been talking about is that Nexus is spitfiring, acting like Nijisanji, saying what sticks. To my knowledge, that is not what Nexus is trying to do. To put it in the most simplest terms, they are a virtual talent academy. They are basically the virtual talent academy, but in English. They do... Heck, even Merriweather has the VOD of one of the lectures he did on his stream, so they'll bring, like, big VTubers or just other streamers in general. They'll bring them in and basically teach them the basics of, like, how to be a VTuber, like marketing, all that fun stuff. And excuse me. And one of the biggest complaints I've seen is that it's a battle royale. Time and time again, this question has come up in comments of, like, new people who are watching, and each and every time it has to be clarified. No, Nexus is not a battle royale, and they are a virtual talent academy. They are supposed to be a school. And how many classes do schools normally have? That's right, about 20 or so people. Hence why their waves are so big. Because they are a virtual talent academy.
Okay.
And I've noticed a lot of
so that is a good way to kind of segue into the main point that I want to put in here, is that knowing that they are like a virtual talent academy, knowing that they are more of a school, some of the words that the main person has said, you know, that they're going to treat they're going to give the benefits to the people who stand out. They're going to give the benefits to the people who are out there. Makes a little bit more sense, although you have to understand from a Nijisanji's perspective and the way things are happening with their virtual talent academy and everything, people just don't like that look. Because it would be different if Nexus straight out, you know, made themselves out to be like Nexus Talent Academy, that type of thing. It would have been different if they had it in their name, but they have the appearance of being a VTuber agency as well. So that is probably just bad optics on their end, and it's optics that should be fixed, just so that there aren't any more confusion. And I understand that the confusion is mainly on the part of people who watch, but that's my criticism. But that is one thing that I did want to do. Just to finish this up, I did want to mention that yes, they are a talent academy. That's why some of the things that the CEO, the person who's in charge, is saying sound kind of weird for a agency. But that is a lot of the optics. That is the mistakes that they have made in optics. I hope that they do fix the optics going forward, because they are going to run into this every single time they start a new wave. Every time they start a new wave in their academy, it's going to pop up again, and you're going to have the same issue. So they need to fix the optics. Being the academy that they are, being the agency that they are, they should have someone in PR that is like, oh, well, you know, we're seeing this as a big issue. Let's fix it. Until they do, this is just going to keep happening.
I do want to clarify something else real quick, because the waves of the members, the waves of the members, I will admit they probably should have like held off a little bit before they started Gen 2. However, Harry, the CEO, bless his heart, he is literally been connecting and trying to do contact. And the reason why they also say they're an agency and a virtual talent academy is because, well, currently, as of right now, to my knowledge, as a reminder, I'm not officially affiliated with Nexus. To my knowledge, their main branch has not been set up.
Okay.
And
that's also not great.
But the reason why a couple of people are saying it's Battle Royale, I've actually also talked to one of the livers about this. They said, spoiling like contracts and stuff, that number one, how it's supposed to work is that they stay within the school part of Nexus, which is the phase they're in right now. They stay with them for about a year or so, and then they are given the option to either quote-unquote graduate and move onwards up into the main branch that will be coming soon, or if they want to, they can buy the rights to their models and go indie.
That's also good. Thank you so much for mentioning all that. I'm gonna end it right here when it comes to this one, because we just wanted to give a little bit of a correction just to make sure no misinformation was being spread out there. So thank you once again, Uta, and thank you guys.
Welcome.
And thank you guys over here for taking the time to watch this. Hello everyone, and welcome again to the VTuber Showcase. Tonight it's going to be Guumi Jelly VT. This is it's a jelly VTuber, as you can see. Very nice creation. They make their own schedule, like their own schedule art. I've seen them do it on their streams. They are a fun little jelly VTuber. Awakened Jellyfish VTuber streaming variety content right here on YouTube. Thanks for following. Check the live button for past VODs. Of course, current VODs is co-working stream, art, and yapping. Doing a little bit of both. They're very fun. I've seen them do lots of other things. I've seen them do, Stardew Valley, other things like that. Let's take a look at one of their shorts, just to take a look at who they are, to give you guys a little bit of something to check them out.
Oh, please do not poop out babies. I hate them. 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 Hate them. Hate them. Hate them so much. Hate the babies so much. No more babies. No more babies for you. You are now... Oh, I got some circle thingies. You're now in menopause. No more babies for you. Roar.
And that is the type of personality that you have there. Very bubbly, very nice, very welcoming personality. Of course, I am going to have their socials as I know them below. I absolutely appreciate them allowing me to do this. And of course, thank you for being a part of this showcase, this VTuber corner, what have you. And I hope that this can help you grow a little bit, at least shoot a couple people your way. Doki will be at AFA Singapore. This is good news for all the Doki fans. And here we have it right there. AFA Anime Festival Asia Create, share, play. Dokibird will be joining us at AFA Creator Superfest Singapore 2024 as a special guest VTuber. Doki has an energetic trickster type personality, as we all know, and they're doing the intro to her. Finally, we have something to compare with the Virtual Rhapsody concert. According to the sister, Singapore is so small, and there are like 100 people there, so it's normal for a concert to have 20 folks in it. Prepare to see NDF move the goalpost yet again. How idiotic the defense of Virtual Rhapsody was with the DreamHack stuff. They're definitely going to be doing that. Thriving black market for tickets here, so events says otherwise honestly. Malaysia, now Singapore, what's next? Indonesia and the Philippines. She's unstoppable now. Doki World Tour is happening. And of course, as mentioned here, is a source Anime Asia. Here we have Anime Fest Asia. And there's the Dokibird thing. She's going to be there. It's going to happen on the 27th to the 28th on July 2024. 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. are the days it's going to happen. She's going to be there on both days, it looks like. Tickets are available. You can get them if you want, if you are in that area. Global Dokification. Doki is going to be very strong. Doki always has the best stuff out there because she is working her butt off to get her name out there, which is smart. It's very smart. All for right now. Of course, comment, like, and subscribe down below. Thank you for being here. Of course, I love having the conversations with you guys. I love having these things with you guys, and I do appreciate it whenever you guys do comment. Take a look at my description for my socials. There's a Discord, there's Twitter, there's other places that you can check me out, Twitch, etc. And also check on your screen right now because there might be a video that you might enjoy. Thank you.